Hello, everybody. Good morning. Today is Sunday, uh, October the 16th, and the year is 2022. So, I'm making this video this morning. This is my first video of the day. Um, I just finished typing a comment on a short that I made yesterday, and while typing that comment, it inspired me to make this video. Now, a lot of people do hashtags, hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag blessed, hashtag vacation. I don't know. I don't really know them because, like I said, I'm a dinosaur. I'm not big into the social media. If you look at at the analytics of my channel, it shows that I've joined in 2010. But the reason why I joined was to watch videos. Before that, you didn't have to join. But once Alphabet, um, if I'm not mistaken, bought the website YouTube. They made it so that you had to open up a Google account in order to be able to view the videos. And of course, the reason they did that for is data, because data is worth money, and that's their bottom line is to make money. You can't blame them. They're a corporation, just like the rest of them, including the one that I'm a little quite upset at because just put it this way, to all of you DC comic fans out there, there's a villain in there that uh, kind of describes how I feel about the people that have been helping me. They're beautiful people, lovely family. They're very beautiful. You know, um, they got everything going for themselves, and I'm very happy for them. But they, in my opinion, if they were to put themselves in my shoes, they would see that what they did was not the best choice, okay? Because I don't work paycheck to paycheck. I work shift to shift, meaning that if I work today, then I get paid for today's work, which is already done and over with. Um, if I work tomorrow, I get paid for tomorrow's I'll get paid for tomorrow's shift, which should last a little bit longer, but I'm still gonna have to finish. I'm gonna have to cut out early to walk our daughter to school. So, with all that being said, what I wanted to talk about was hashtag mental health. Yes, that's right, I'm going there. And the reason why I'm going there is because as I was getting a little bit older, going into my 40s, and then now now I'm in my 50s. Now I learned like a couple of things. Still got a lot to learn. Always have a lot to learn. Remember that. I realized that there are a lot of things that we don't understand that we think we do, and because of that, we tend to get our perceptions wrong about maybe how other people feel, the things that they're going through, um, their priorities, the priorities to them. And the reason that we get those things wrong are because we're not going through the same things that they're going through. Okay? So, like, let's say someone's starting to have back pain, maybe a herniated disc or sciatic problem or something. And someone who may never have suffered through anything like that could possibly say something like, "Oh, that's all in your head. All you have to do is a little light yoga and some stretching, and it'll be gone in a minute." But the truth is, it's not. This is a physical condition that's there, and more than likely, it's gonna be lasting there. It could be something that causes chronic pain for the rest of their lives. Okay, but the person that doesn't know about it, you can almost say that they're ignorant to the fact, just about. So this is practically what happened to me yesterday. I was talking to a buddy of mine. Shout out to Count D. I'm gonna make this video for you. Count D is healthy when it comes to mental health, which praise be. I'm very happy for that. You know, he's a beautiful human being. He does a lot for a lot of people. And when I mean a lot, I mean he is one of the most selfless persons that I've ever met. But when we spoke yesterday, he started yelling at me because um, he is one of my friends that I know that, you know, every once in a while, he works in sales, and every once in a while, you know, he gets a pretty decent commission. I'm not saying that he's rich. He's far from rich, but you know, he gets a pretty decent commission. You know, makes enough money not just to pay rent, but also maybe buy a couple luxury items here and there. You know, when the chances allot him. And I had no one else to turn to because you know most of my friends are poor. You know, as myself. So you know, when you're a certain status class, it's hard to make friends with a different status class. The only reason me and him are close together is because we go way back and we used to work together. And when we worked together, we were close knit. You know, we had each other's back. So if he needed help with something, I would more than happily help him with it. And he tried to pay me back towards you know, through the years. But I told him that I had finished doing that job, that particular job we were doing. So you know, you just don't worry about it. I'm just gonna move on and do my own thing. But I was thinking, you know, since they say it's the thought that counts, uh, from both of my sisters, Laura and Alex, uh, I have received thoughts from neither one of them. Okay, so the fact that I haven't gotten money, that's not an issue. To me now the issue is the fact that they haven't even given me their thoughts because you know if you don't have money and you can't donate responsibly, which is another thing that has been hashtag, you know, don't donate. You have to put yourself first, you have to put your family first, and that's understandable. You know, I don't expect people to go out of their way, you know, so that I can be helped out in my situation, which believe you me, I'm trying my best to, you know, get out of it and to. It's just a hard. It's a juggling. It's like a juggling act. I have to try to. I gotta try to, you know, save up the money for you know my medical expenses, and at the same time, I have to spend money on the princess in order to keep her happy. You know, which is obviously one of the top goals in my life. That along with the fact that I want her to get educated so that, you know, she might have a chance to do things with her life that I never had a chance to because of all of the problems that I've had in my life, emotionally speaking mostly. You know, a lot of people said that I'm I'm very formally educated, but when it comes to emotional education, that's something that I lack. And like I've said in my videos before, the reason why I think that is because of the fact that I moved here, which I'm not blaming on anyone. It just happened because it happened. It happened. It actually happened out of love. It happened because the people that did it, they wanted to do it to provide a better life, and that's it. Nothing else. Okay. So I'm not here to blame anyone about that, but because of the fact that, you know, people that I thought I looked at as, you know, the rocks or the rock of my life to stand on. They were suddenly snatched from me, and then also then I had to come and learn a new language and culture, do a school grade all over again. Just because of the language barrier, and then all that time, I already knew more than the kids did. I remember when I was in middle school and they were going to a lecture, and then I got bored, so I would pick up one of the science books. I think this was in elementary school actually. I would pick up one of the science books and just start reading on my own accord. Just because the the what was being taught in class was just boring to me. So going back to the topic that I was discussing, my buddy Count D, he's an entrepreneur. He started several businesses through the years. Some of them have failed. Thank goodness he's been able to get back on his feet. He's been able to he has very good credit. Therefore, the banks have been, lenient with him when he tells them that he has a new idea of a business to start. And he's been able to do a couple of them. Right now he's in the process of working on one, which, to say right now, I don't think it was the wisest idea to do, but he's passionate about it. So, as long as you're passionate about something, don't let anybody else tell you otherwise, because when the passion is there, other people will see it, and then they're gonna say, "Hey, I want to join this class," or "Hey, I want to take this product," because they're gonna see the passion in your eyes. They're gonna see how how dedicated you are to the cause or to what it is that you're doing. But yeah. So when I was speaking to him yesterday, he's one of the people that I asked for help because, like I said, he's one of my more, I would say, affluent friends, because of the fact that he's done well with himself. Thank goodness. I'm very happy. I'm very proud of him. Um, and it's been to the point where he's actually been helping. He's been able to help friends of a friend of ours, pay their rent when they didn't have money to pay their rent, which I thought that was a very nice gesture of him to do. And I thought, due to the fact that he can do something like that, maybe he could. I wasn't expecting full monies. I'm not expecting. All I'm expecting is for someone to give with a cheerful heart, whether it be $1, whether it be $5, as long as it's with a cheerful heart and it's also donated responsibly, that counts to me as something that is beautiful. It was done correctly, and that's it. That's the bottom line. But instead of him trying to show support for my cause, I started getting a lecture about how I need to get off of my medications, my mental health medications, because they're not doing me any good. I tried to explain to him that, that's not the case. It's not like I just take one medicine and then call it quits. I'm on 4 different types of medication. One of them doesn't even have to do with mental health. One of them has to do with hypertension, which is known as a deadly killer. So I have to take that one for sure too. And for sure, the other one is the antidepressant, which I take half of what the doctor prescribes me. And the reason for it is because that medication, I've taken the whole one for like about a week or two, the amount of time you're supposed to take it before the effects start kicking in. And after I did that, I realized that this is not for me. My head just started hurting, and it was terrible. Oh, ladies and gents, sorry if my eyes are kind of like closing right now. It's like 4:30 in the morning. I thought I was awake, but I'm drinking my coffee, smoking my cigarette, but I'm like falling asleep over here. So let me just cut to the chase real quick before I start falling asleep. Long story short, he just yelled at me. He told me that the job that he had lined up, because he wants things done his way, requires someone not to be on any of those type, like on, I guess, all or one or some of the medications that I'm on. But the truth is, count. I'm telling you right now, my health is more important than a job. Yes, I need to make money. I need to raise my family. But what's the point of raising your family if you don't have your health there with you? You know, it's like winning the lotto and then finding out that you got stage 4 lung cancer. You see what I'm saying here? It's kind of like not it's not contradicting, but it doesn't make sense. And that, my friend, is what you're trying to push me and motivate me to do. You're trying to push me and motivate me to stop taking my medications as prescribed so that I can take the job that in the new business that I know you want to start, because I know it's going to be lucrative for you. I can already tell just by the tone of your voice. Okay, I'm not a 20-year-old, 30-year-old. I'm a man now, so I can recognize by the tone of the voice. When people, I can sometimes tell when people are trying to do things for their own incentives. Just by the way that they talk. So with that being said, I can't, buddy. I can't. I can't put you know other factors in life before my health. I need my health in order to be there for my family. And as I've told you before, family comes number one. So no matter what, my family is going to come first. And in order for me to put my family first, I have to make sure that I'm well to begin with, because you have to be well before you can start taking care of other people. And that's what I'm working on right now. That's why I'm in active recovery. That's why I'm doing the MAP program. And that's why I'm doing all of this, making all these videos and all these rants, so that, maybe there's one person out there at least now. That's all, that's my hopes now, are just for maybe the one person. And also, all I was asking him was to see if he could throw like a fiver or something. I wasn't asking for much. I was just asking for, you know, something just to show support. That's all. Just a little bit of support. Trust me, it goes a long way. It means a lot. It means a lot from the bottom of my heart. So, thanks everybody for watching this video. Sorry that I made you sit through it all. If you found it interesting, give it a thumbs up if you like. If you didn't, feel free to give a thumbs down. If you want to see content about my life, and then decide whether you think my life is worth it or not, then you can tell me in the comments as well. Alright, everybody. Well, have a great morning, and I hope today is the best day of your life. And I hope today you're blessed in ways that you have never imagined before. Okay? Thank you. I love you.